Hey, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of Let's Talk About It, Student Counseling and Friends. My name is Herb, and I am a therapist with student counseling and the host of this podcast. Today's friend is my friend, Seneca Wilson, with the University Rec Center. And so before we bring it to Seneca, just to let everybody know, student counseling services is still open. We are seeing people virtually via Zoom or phone. It's very simple to set up your first appointment. You can call in to our number, 934-5816, or you can go through the patient portal to set up your first appointment as well. So, Seneca, my boy,
Going on, Herb?
hadn't seen you, man, in a long time, man, long time.
Hey, man, it's been a long time. Hey, I missed the calf, man. We got to get back in
Man,
there.
$5 Fridays.
Ooh, the
Don't be happy
$5
all
Fridays,
the time.
dog.
They catfish and they serving it up.
Hey, we had just got that $5 for what is it? That $5 meal package we got.
Yeah.
Oh man!
I tell you what,
Woo.
if I walk in with that card and they tell me no, boy, I'm causing problems at the front desk of the Commons. They gonna see me that day.
Oh man!
So, man, introduce yourself. Tell us your role here at UAB.
Well, thank you, Herb. I appreciate you having me on today. This is a great honor. Always great honor to be in your presence. So, my name is Seneca Wilson. I am the Associate Director for Facilities and Guest Services at University Recreation. And I've been with the university for about 3 years now. Actually, really, what's today? I think my 3-year anniversary is on the 26th. So
yeah, we started within like a week or two of each other.
Yeah. So, hey, congratulations on your anniversary, Herb.
Same to you, son. Same to you. I feel like we've made an impact at UAB in our time here. Well, good deal, man. So I see I follow the Rec Center on Instagram. I see y'all doing some fun stuff. Got the virtual workouts going this week and last week.
Man, I can tell you this. We got some great professionals on our team, and I'm not just throwing that out there. They do a very good job putting great programs and keeping people still engaged. And I mean, we need to be engaged at this moment because with COVID and the social justice injustice going on, it is just we need something to stay active and engaged. So kudos to our team. It is a great thing to have, the 5Ks. Kids camps are getting things out there to the kids. It's pretty cool to see that happening. And man, with everything going on, it takes you to, most people see it as a struggles and triumphs, but these are some opportunities. And kudos to our team for doing that. And I guess I got to praise our team too. So
hey, you're a part of that team, sir.
I am. I am. So I'll put a pat on my back as well.
Yeah,
so.
Man. Yeah. And that's a good point. Like with everything that's going on, opportunities are still taking place.
Yeah.
And what you all are doing with the Rec Center, like, I post my workouts and, they'll have me like log in stuff. Y'all had like a competition recently with JSU.
Yes.
About, like most activity over a certain amount of days.
Yes, I was a little nervous about it. We were going to have to get pied in the face.
Hey, I when they told me we won, I was like, yeah, it's bittersweet because JSU is my alma mater. That's my heart.
Hey, Herb, I think you alone probably beat everybody over there. Man, you're working out every day, twice a day. Man, so I appreciate you.
I told him, I was like, I got to find a way to sync whatever y'all got going to my Apple Watch. Be able to share all this stuff more than once. My one Instagram post is all I got in me some days. Just enough to put that out and keep on moving. But yeah, man. But the work that you all are doing, man, with everything that's happening with COVID, with quarantining, with social justice issues, like we need a break in some ways, and getting that exercise in, or that yoga in, or those hikes in, or those walks in, or whatever that may be.
Yeah,
are
it's like what
definitely
you
needed.
guys do. It's what you do. It's about mental health,
Yeah,
and it provides us to stay healthy, because if you get lost in it, it's you know it can go a little crazy. So you just need a break to just get your mental health back
yeah,
in a good position.
yeah. So, yeah, we need that day-to-day stuff to just keep us grounded and find a
Mhm.
way to release some of that stuff that we can't talk about, don't get the opportunity to talk about,
Yeah.
or what have you. And so yeah. And one thing, we're close, we're friends in real life. This is not just for the podcast. And we share some similarities, man. We're married at home with some kids. And what's that like for you, man?
Man.
Both you and your wife both work at the university in
Oh
student affairs.
man.
What's that like? I know what it's like for me, but what's that like for you?
I, I'm still trying to figure out how we're surviving the kids. Um,
It's like the other pandemic.
okay, co-kids. Um, it's tough. I'm going to be honest with you. It is very, very tough because, sometimes we have meetings at the same time, and we don't try to let Declan and Sloan is too young to get the phone and watch some videos, but in those times, to keep them from running all over the place, we
Here's
have to
his
be able
phone. Here's YouTube kids.
to.
Still a good parent if you do
Here you go. Take that. Hey, stay right there. Don't move.
that. Yeah.
Uh, it's tough. I'm sure it's the same with you too and all the other parents. And it's just, um, you know, the, I don't know. It's just you got to deal with it and to make the best of it.
There's definitely there's no blueprint to this. Like we're all kind of just figuring this shit out as we go.
Yeah.
My first time cuss on the podcast. I
I
apologize.
know.
It might be offended.
When you talk about kids, it make you get out of character.
Man, what? And recently my kids have started going back to childcare because my wife
Yeah.
is back in the office and I'm working
Yeah.
from home. And I had forgotten how difficult morning times can be when it's trying to get people to their places. And man, my oldest seems to be going through like puberty already because she'd be all over the place in the morning time. And I just emotions and crying and then not crying and laughing and not wanting to wake up and not wanting to wear whatever outfit she got out for the day because it's not in style or whatever her reasoning is. And I'm just like,
Well, my thing is it's very difficult. Well, our kids are back; they're in daycare now too because we're starting to go back. But when they were here, I have to do all of my work like at 10 o'clock at nighttime. I would be up at 2 o'clock trying to get stuff done because you can't do anything. You can't really do work. Most of the times it's meetings that you're in, and so as soon as you're finished with work, you got to go get them, feed them, you got to give them a bath, and you got to put them to bed.
Yeah.
By that time, it's about 9:30.
And you had a whole day of work just managing them, and now you got to do some work. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's fun though. We're having a good time.
And
So, which is crazy. I want to mention this.
Yeah.
And during the daytime, so my baby girl, she will be 1 on the 25th, July 25th.
Oh wow.
And yeah, that's big. That's big. But so she has 2 naps a day. So we take turns putting her on for a nap. And so when I put her down, she doesn't like to go down by herself. And you get a little sleepy once you put her down, right? This past week when I went to work, I really missed those naps. I was so tired at work. I was like, man, this is about my nap time.
So you got to break out your little nap mat and get you. Man, yeah, I tell you, like now I'm at home by myself, and it's peaceful, but then it's like at the same time you're so accustomed to just always hearing something, or anytime I step out of a session, they come calling when they walk back in the house, or I come out the little office or whatever. And now it's like, whew, I mean, it's good they're in their own places, and it's like the silence is very loud. And so of course, I get more work done, and they get to be around kids their age, and I don't have to provide 24-hour entertainment. Uh, but at the same time, I mean, even as parents, it's like you're sending them out into the unknown as the world we live in. And so, that in itself, I know for me and my wife, it's been difficult, as far as like, because my kids are both pretty much school age now. Ayla be in pre-K 4 this year, and Dakota's in the 3rd grade. And so they'll both be at the same school building. And it's like, we really don't want to send them there, but kind of like the situation we're in right now.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah. I know there are a lot of people who listen to the podcast who work at UAB, or students that might be parents. It's difficult. It's difficult. And if you look at social media, man, people will almost shame you into thinking negatively about sending your kids to childcare. And it's like, come on, man, it's not necessary.
I mean, I know we have a choice, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. We don't. I mean, if we had it our way, we really want to have them home.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, and the caveat to that is, I'm sure you're able to be more productive. So when they do get home, you can shift gears and be, all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So I'm ready to work out at the rec center, man.
Stop it.
That's like a gigantic question mark. Just like everything else is on campus right now, it's a big question mark.
Well, right now, with COVID, since COVID is running the show, we are in preparation of getting the building ready. Whenever we're going to follow the guidelines of federal, state, local, and the university, and basically whenever it's safe to do so, and we know school is approaching as well. So, I mean, even if we did say, let's open tomorrow, like tomorrow we could be saying, hey, we're closing again. So you can, as you can see in California, my colleagues were telling me that they were open. They've been open for a few weeks, and they're closed again. So you never know, but overall, we are doing our best job to make sure that we can open up a facility that is safe, and that we are able to social distance from each other. And so we're just trying to make sure that we get the best guidelines that we have to execute and implement. So
yeah, and that's all you can do. I mean,
so I don't have a date for you.
Know. That was a very good university approved answer. I like that.
Hey, you try to get that date out of me. It's not happening.
I'm like, yo, so what's going to be the time slots? We have to fill out a piece of paper to come in, ask all these questions you don't have answers to, then like, trash you after you can't answer. No, I'm not going to do that.
No,
I just need like a backdoor key so I can just slide in and work out during my lunchtime like I normally do. I won't post any Instagram pics that indicate that I'm in the workout area.
Well, let me tell you this. It may not make you feel better, but I'm going to throw it out there. We're not even working out. We said that we're not going to work out if no one else can work out. So
that is very noble of you all as the rec center staff. I don't work for the rec center. So you just slide me that key. I do like a virtual Zoom background when I do my post-workout selfies. They won't even know.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sure, you all are working hard to provide services to students. And I know you all, with the creativity that y'all shown during the summer, And since COVID first hit at the end of last school year, I am certain y'all going to have definitely some creative ways to work out. I mean, because one thing about us, we got a beautiful green and stuff like that. You never know how some of these things can be used. And
I mean, it's so many opportunities to do where we didn't even think of in the beginning. Just with online to continue, which I believe we're going to do, is to continue that service too, to be able to have online, because most people don't realize that with commuters, it's hard to come to the rec center. And I think NERSA did a study where it's like 21% of students don't use the rec center. And so this is a way that you could reach those students. And so I think it is awesome to create those programs where we are having virtual programs. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I even see what counseling services like there. I think there's always going to be a space for us to provide virtual therapy. Because like you're right, you have commuters, you have students in certain programs that have like time restrictions that could limit their time and ability to get to appointments. You have people who just may have like levels of uncomfort when it comes to in-person appointments. And so, virtual will definitely have a place going forward. Even like when y'all get to the point where you are open full-time, like, there's a huge platform for virtual workouts. And, our students would definitely benefit from that. And it increases usage, even if they're not in person using it. And so, which is all about student need. That's what we do. And that's what me and you, I think we definitely connect in that area. And so, so definitely, like you said earlier, there are opportunities that are coming out of this that we didn't see before this. We just saw it one way because that's the only way we were doing it.
Yeah.
We've been forced to pivot, and but we've shown resiliency in doing so and being able to meet the needs of students. So,
and I got to commend you guys because we know how hard you guys have been working with counseling services, and this is probably the most important thing that these students need to be able to talk to someone about what's going on and how to live. This is a new normal for all of us. And with the students, they already had a lot to deal with social and, personal, all kinds of issues that they're dealing with. And then on top of a pandemic, where it's just like, what do you do? And then now you can't even go and talk to a counselor. So for you guys to do that and offer those services, man, that's amazing. We big kudos to you guys.
We appreciate that. It's and people are utilizing it, which is the beauty of it. We're starting to see an uptick in new appointments, and so that's great. Because we normally see increasing appointments in the fall anyway. So that's a sign that people are still going to use services. And then it's about overall well-being. And you all definitely fit into that, and you all see the value in that. And so I'm sure there'll be ways for us to collaborate even more because we've collaborated before now.
Yeah, it's great when we have a genuine and organic relationship, but it just made our collaborations even so that much easier to collaborate, say, hey, Herb, come over and talk to our students, and you sending students over to talk to me about certain things. And that's the way we should always be, reaching over in the aisle just to say, hey guys, how can we maximize our students' experience and stuff.
Exactly. You want to have that broad impact, and you still want to have that direct impact. And it's something that we've been able to work together and do. And we have a lot of conversations. Like, we definitely, we keep the commons, we contribute to that $5 Friday benevolent fund for certain.
Hey, we're gonna have to talk to Brian about being like MVPs over there or something. They put out pictures on the wall.
Like a gold card or something, And yeah, man, because we have, we talk about mental health, we talk about life, we talk about a lot of stuff. And it's not just me and you, it's us and other people that we've connected with. And having those genuine relationships makes room for just different collaborations across the board in order to increase student impact, which is always essential. So let's pivot, man. I got something for us to talk about. So the thing is, one got to go. All right.
Okay.
And so the way it'll work is that you're going to choose between 4 items. It's going to be cartoons, so childhood cartoons.
Okay.
So you're going to start with the one you're going to keep first, and you're going to just explain why.
Okay.
And then I'll go with the one I'm going to keep first, and I'll explain why. And then we'll get down to the one we're going to get rid of, and then why. All right?
All right.
That makes sense?
Let's go.
All right, let me share my screen. All right. So as you can see, the one got to go is on cartoons, and it's right here on the right side of the screen. Now,
hold on, I gotta move my screen so I can see what's going on here.
Oh, okay. You on your phone, huh?
Which one are we looking at, Herb?
It's the one in the with the black outline. You got G.I. Joe, you got Transformers, you got Thundercats, and Voltron.
Okay. All right.
All right. So what's your first one to stay?
Hey, I gotta go with my Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh,
that joint like this. They come out. Yeah. So why Thundercats, man? Why is that the first one you're gonna keep?
Man, first of all, you're talking about branding, man. That logo, as soon as that logo came on, you already know you about to spot down in front of the TV. Where you had your mom tell you, boy, back up from that TV.
Man.
But I mean, it was, action. It was fun. And then it's just, that tagline, Thundercats. Oh man, you felt like you were a Thundercat.
Man, what you say? And then like some of the toys they had, like my cousin had the Castle of Grayskull toy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is it. Didn't get any better than this. All right, so for me, the first one that's gonna stay is G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I mean that's
you talk about action figures, the little G.I. Joe action figures, man.
Everywhere.
In the cartoon. I mean, it was just so simple yet so intense, and the different personalities of the cartoon characters, man. Now they really they dropped the ball on the movies. They were okay at best. They had a chance, man. They had a chance to make them really good. But movies aside, man, G.I. Joe is the first one to stay for me. Yeah. All right, what's next for you?
I guess we're going to have to get, you say Voltron, right? That's the one at the bottom?
Yeah, bottom left.
Yeah, I think I remember Voltron, but I can't remember too much from that picture. I think I remember it was kind of like
they came together to form Voltron. There was different ones, and they came together to form.
Oh, okay. I remember this now. They were pretty good, but I'm gonna still get rid of them because just
No, this is what you're keeping.
Yeah.
So this is the next.
This is what I thought you said. Which one I'm getting rid of?
No, you're keeping.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going with you. I'm going with the G.I. Joe.
All right.
The
great American heroes.
American hero. What?
General Issue Joe.
Yes, I'm going with that. I apologize.
All right. So my next one is going to stay. It's going to be Transformers. Transformers.
Yeah.
Man, when Optimus Prime died in the cartoon, I felt like I lost a loved one. I was young. That was very impactful for me. Yeah. And again, the toys, man, the Transformers toys. Yeah. Undefeated to go along with the cartoon.
You just had to have a Transformer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. And then the movies. The movies were fire, man. Same premise every time.
Yeah.
But they were still good.
I enjoyed those. Yeah, I mean, if it's my turn, I'm going with the Transformers right now as well too, because, um, like you said, it's just I just felt like really connected to it. Especially when you had to have a transformer. You walk by one of them, they just look like this big monster machine that's in one of those boxes when you go into the Walmart. When you go into Walmart, and you just had to get one. So I'm gonna go with Transformers.
All right. So my next one that's going to stay.
Oh,
So this gets down to the end. I'm
come
going
on.
with Thundercats.
All right.
I'm going with Thundercats, man. Like, you know, the song, the Thundercats on the loose. Like, the song was legendary when you had some Thundercats toys. The logo,
Yeah.
if you in the screen tees, man, you can never go wrong with a Thundercats logo.
Yeah.
You had the gray cat who was a black dude, so it was cool to have a black voice in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was never really connected to Voltron like that. I watched it because it was a part of the Saturday morning cartoon lineup.
Oh yeah.
However,
Yeah.
I was more personally connected to Thundercats. And you had that sword, and it made the little noise and stuff like that, man. And yeah, Thundercats.
Yeah, they all had to come together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So which one are you getting rid of? You getting rid of Voltron? We're both getting rid of Voltron, right?
Yeah, we got to get rid of Voltron.
Yeah,
Just
Voltron.
I don't know like the longevity of it. I don't even remember. I mean, until I saw this, I didn't even remember it. So
Well, that was easy to get rid of.
yeah.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons, man. I mean, it takes you back to simpler times, man. Good. My kids, it's so funny. Like my kids now, like watch, especially Dakota. She'll watch old YouTube videos of cartoons I watched when I was a kid, or with Disney Plus, they have like old cartoons that I watched, like DuckTales and the Rescue Rangers and stuff like that she's into. So man, that Saturday morning lineup though, that was undefeated. Undefeated.
You wouldn't move until about what? Thinking like 1, 2
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah, it was on, man. It was on. Well, good deal, man. Well, this is fun, man. I had no doubt this was gonna be fun. I mean,
oh yeah, man. I apologize for I get too passionate, and you know me. I just like to have a good time. So
hey, you got nothing to apologize for, man. This is what I asked you. I wouldn't ask you if I wanted any other version of you than what you gave. So you, my boy, can't wait to see you again, man. And we will socially distance and be on campus at the same time at some point.
Yes.
And apparently the plan is the Commons is going to be open in the fall. So hopefully they'll be serving some $5 Fridays, and we'll be able to break bread soon.
Okay.
All right.
That's a bet.
All right. And tell Megan I said what up.
I will do.
She posts the funniest stuff on Instagram. That is like my favorite COVID follow, period.
I didn't know she was that funny. She tells me all the time. She's like, I'm hilarious. I say, whatever. And then I go to a post and
man, based on them those Instagram posts, I'd be dying laughing. She gets me every time, man. I end up reposting them myself. So any of my funny content, great chance it came from Megan.
I will let her know that you said hello.
Good. Well, hey, I thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of Let's Talk About It, Student Counseling and Friends. Today's friend was my friend, Seneca Wilson. And stay tuned. Follow the Rec Center. Was it UREC, UAB on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So follow, stay connected with them. They got fun stuff going all the time. It's virtual. I missed it last week, but I'm gonna catch one. Hopefully, is a virtual F45 class. I saw you had one of those.
Yes. Hey, that's big time. That's big time.
No, that's real deal training. You pay for it. Like I pay for my training app that has F45 type classes on it. So to be able to get access to it like that, you can't beat it. And like I said earlier, student counseling, we're still open. We're still seeing people. So if you need us, we're here and we can talk about it. And we'll be back next week with another episode. So y'all have a good one. Bye.
All right, guys.